And Ryan. Today we got a huge topic for you guys. Why is Ben Simmons overrated?
Please be quiet. No one wants to listen to you, Addison.
Oh.
Addison Ray. I am a male. Addison Ray is a female.
We don't know that.
What?
Where's your evidence?
Alright, moving on. Fan sites.
Fair enough.
Okay, you guys got 3 to 5 minutes. I'll give y'all a wrap up signal at 4.
Okay.
And then let's get it on, boys.
My credit card charges that prove
Nice.
she's a female.
Let's go.
Hello.
How old is Jacob DeGrom? Is he 29?
32.
He's 32? Wow.
Ready to go, boys?
I thought he was like
Ready to
28.
go, boys.
We are. No callers, right?
He didn't make the
Okay.
MLB until he was like 26.
True. No. Yes, you're right. Jeez.
You are listening to 99.9 FM Rave Radio. I'm your host, Abe Miller. I'm here today with Ryan, Isaac, and Price. Today we're going to be talking MLB. They are going to be going over who they think is going to be the best player in the MLB in 5 years. So take it away, guys.
I mean, it's really a heavy debate because you have so many good young players, so many good rookies. I mean, I personally want to say Trevor Rogers because the guy's dominant, but in actuality, I think you have to go with. It's a tough one, but I think there's a really good debate between Tatis, Guerrero, and Ohtani. I want to say Ohtani because I think he's the most talented, but his durability is a concern. And a guy that keeps getting injuries, getting Tommy John surgery, and he has to keep up with batting every single game, majority of games, and then pitching once or twice a week. I think he's out of the conversation just due to durability. I think you have to give it to Tatis. I mean, Tatis is already probably a top 5 player in the MLB. He's going insane. He's only 23, 24 years old. He's a really young player, got called up early, and he's been dominating. He's already in conversation for potentially MVP, and I think you just have to give it to Tatis, just the guy is so talented and so young.
Yeah, too, he's really good at defense.
Mhm.
And him and Vladimir Guerrero put up similar stats. But the thing that will set a player apart is their defense.
Yep.
And Vladimir Guerrero is only 23 years old, and it's looking like he might not even really be able to have more than one position other than first base, maybe some third base. And Fernando Tatis is such a good shortstop. Plus, if another shortstop comes along the road, I bet you can move him to center maybe, kind of like what they did to Trey Turner from center to short. I think he's really versatile, and I think the defense is what's going to make Fernando Tatis the best player 5 years from now, even though Trout will still be good.
For sure.
Last I saw, Fernando Tatis is a bad defensive player. And again, the problem with social media these days is a lot of the popular players will be on social media, their highlights. Tatis makes great diving plays, as every player does. But he makes tons of errors in the field, and I don't know if a lot of people see that, but you can definitely search it up on your own time. But for me, in 5 years, the best baseball player is going to be Jack Leiter. Look, Al Leiter's son. You say, who is he? Well, he's not in the MLB yet. He's going to make his MLB debut in around a year. He's going to get drafted next month in July. And guess what? Jack Leiter is going to be the best player in the MLB in 5 years. This is a hot take, but you have to see his college stats. They are just so good. And I know college is not the MLB, but look, he's pitching with a 2.08 ERA this season. He's 10-4. And again, Vanderbilt's in a tough division. They're one of the best teams in baseball. But look, he's had close to no-hitter performances a few times this season. Look, I know he hasn't even made one MLB start yet, but in 5 years, I think he's going to be the best player in baseball.
Definitely.
Yeah, there's a chance, but he's also coming off a 15 strikeout game, but too, for example, he's posting up a 2 ERA, and Trevor Rogers, who's in the MLB, is putting up a 1.9 ERA. You have to think at the college level, which is, some could say, equivalent to, the single A level, and Jack Leiter's putting up these numbers, but Trevor Rogers is under 2. I mean, I think at least you'd have to say Trevor Rogers is better. I think Jack Leiter has potential, but he has a great amount of different pitches. But you also have to look at other options too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say best player is a pitcher unless they're amazing. And I don't know how amazing Jack Leiter will be.
Keep an eye out for Spencer Torkelson. That's all I have to say.
So we got the popular pick, the cover of MLB The Show. Fernando Tatis is the opinion from two of our speakers, and we have a hot take, a young prospect out of Vandy. We will have to see in 5 years who is going to be the best player. So thank you all for listening to 99.9 FM radio. This has been Sports Talk about the best MLB player in 5 years with Isaac, Ryan, and Price. Thank you all for listening.